Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the new Lurantis. Now, it took me a while to get this up because I didn't want to invest rare candies, but as you just seen, I invested rare candies. I just said the heck with it, let's go ahead and test this thing out. It has a great moveset. It's about time. Let's go ahead and jump into this. It has Superpower, X Scissor. I'm not going to go with X Scissor. We're going to go ahead and use Leaf Blade as well as Fury Cutter. Charging up those moves extremely fast. Getting stabbed from Leaf Blade, Superpower. Amazing. Are you kidding me? On a grass type, we're going to be pairing it up with our Alolan Marowak that we did test yesterday. And with Altaria, we're going to go with that team for the entire time. So my thoughts, like I like to do right in the beginning, I'm going to tell you this is definitely a good Pokemon here. It's amazing. Even going up against, say, a Skarmory, if you got two superpowers built up, you're going to be able to do a lot of damage before you do go down. You're going to see quite a few examples of tough situations where it pulls out of, or even good ones here. I absolutely loved it. Paired up with the Alolan Marowak as well as the Altaria, it worked quite well. Alright, so if you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out quite a bit. Really appreciate that. Make sure you're still subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss any of my videos. And with that said, let's get into this commentary, folks. You're going to have an excited poke today because, well, whenever we get these good Pokemon that come along here that we're testing out and we have a good run and we don't just get, slaughtered by rock, paper, scissors, it's going to be a fun time commentating here. Alright, so we're up against a Galarian Stunfisk. This is obviously not a good matchup. We're going to just do as much damage as we can with our Dragon Breath and Sky Attack. I'm not going to try to go for Moonblast and try to get the debuff. That's okay. Let's just keep going Sky Attack and get the stab. Taking us out with that Rock Slide, bringing in a Alolan Marowak. Going to shield this Rock Slide up, obviously going to KO. And we need to keep ourselves alive here and see if we can farm down with Fire Spin, and we're taking the win there. Now, people were saying, well, why aren't you using the Ghost Quick move on your Marowak? It's better. Not everybody, just a few people. Well, give me a break. You got to understand there's different circumstances for different teams, and obviously I'm enjoying Fire Spin. It's putting in the work. It does what it needs to do for me for the coverage that I do need. So you just use whatever you want to use. Okay, I'm going to keep my Fire Spin. So we're up against a Hypno here, going for the Shadow Bone, doing massive damage, super effective, of course, and easily letting this charge move go, hitting us with a Thunder Punch. And are we going to farm down? Alright, beautiful. Getting off the Shadow Bone immediately here. We don't care what it is because they're about to take us out, right? Swampert, great, and we're getting the defense debuff. We're going to bring in that Lurantis. They immediately swap into, I do believe that was an Altaria, so they're going to be catching, not very effective. 4 times resisted because of the Dragon and Flying. Bringing in our own Altaria. Since we did a little bit of damage, we're going to be able to win this matchup here, no problem. Plus the Swampert in the back. I mean, this is looking just perfect for us, of course. But I don't want the Altaria to do everything. So we're going to go ahead, shield this up, obviously, because we're going to be in a bad spot if we don't. In comes the Swampert here. Going to let this go. Oh no, Earthquake, Hydro Cannon. I know. So I think I don't even throw my charge. Oh, I go Moonblast. Okay. Okay. And now I swap. Ooh, Lurantis coming in here and sweeping. We're going to go ahead and shield this up just in case. I don't know. Who cares? And we're going to go ahead and Fury Cutter down. So far, kind of just like, it's not mediocre, but you're going to see better examples as we do go on here because, well, we've only looked at a couple of battles. Met with a Jellicent water type. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. We love to see this right here. So we're going to go ahead and obviously go for the Leaf Blade. They let it go. Sounds good. And we're going to go ahead and let this go as well. Going for a Bubble Bee, lowering our attack, and then building up a little bit more energy here with that Fury Cutter. Going for another Leaf Blade, lowered attack though. And they're shielding it up. I think, oh my goodness, yeah, look at this thing. I mean, it's insane on how fast it can charge up to those charge moves. So they're going to be bringing in a Mandibuzz here. Swapping into our Altaria to catch a charge move, expecting an Aerial Ace. Oh, right, sounds good, and I do believe they do back out at this point. All right, so Lurantis handling the front there, looking good. Let's keep it moving here. This thing is going to be putting in the work even more so, and we will be using Superpower. Oh, you better believe it, so don't go anywhere. Good lead with the Stunfisk here, the regular form, so we're going to go ahead and go Leaf Blade. Super effective damage. So we're pure grass. What do they want to do? Mud Bomb? Okay. So it is going to be adding up because it can spam Mud Bomb, and even though it's resisted, it's still doing a decent amount of damage. Now, if you did see those IVs in the beginning for my Lurantis, yeah, it's not going to be ideal for Great League, right? It's got the higher attack. I did hatch this one, I do believe. But guess what? I don't care. All the ones I was getting in the wild were just trash. And I'm not going to go out there and try to, catch all these Lurantis or the pre-evolution and then put more rare candies into the lower CP one so that I can get the more ideal one. So we're just going to stick to what we have here. Did you see the superpower damage? Okay. Yeah. So we swap into our Altaria. They have a Toxicroak back here. This, I don't know. Let's see. I think we're not going to, no. Shoot. Going to go for the Sky Attack onto the Toxicroak. And, oh yeah, we're going to be winning this no problem at all, because what's going to happen is we're going to go in there with our Marowak after they do get off their charge move and just farm them down. So they're backing out. We take the win. Let's keep it moving here. Met with a Vigoroth. So superpower, again, you're going to get the debuff on yourself for the attack and your defense. So you got to kind of plan it out. Usually building up to 2 is what you're going to want to do. But with that Fury Cutter, it's no problem at all. Gonna go ahead and shield up that first body slam because counter is adding up. Body slam gets stabbed and it is doing a lot of damage. Go over to Leaf Blade. There's no need to go for superpower. I mean, the first time they let it go, woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? But at this point, there's no need because they don't have that much health. All right, we're gonna let that go because we don't want to use both shields. Bring it in on Lowland Marowak, AWAC, whatever, and they bring in Registeel and lock themselves. So it looks like we're trying to get to the Fire Blast here. Folks, yeah, we got a little tree. Yeah, the last video is going to seep into this video. Let's see if we can land this and KO. All right, let's go. Yeah, you dropped my attack, but that's a Fire Blast, baby. Let's get it. What you going to bring in here? That Vigoroth sounds good. We're going to let this go. They do not have a Bulldoze. All right, so Body Slam and some damage here to our Ghost type. They have a Deoxys in the back, getting to the Shadow Bone, but that counter is going to add up, and they're going to be able to farm up decently. So I do believe we're going to want to swap right now. And yeah, I mean, even if they had Rock Slide here, it doesn't really matter. It's a Thunderbolt, great. So when they do land it, it's not going to do as much damage. But again, they're going to have to get to 2 more before they can take us out, unless they wanted to go like a Psycho Boost at the end. But Altaria is thick, and I'm having memories of Worlds with this Deoxys here. And this Altaria, except I was using my Shiny with garbage IVs compared to this one, which is going to be a 0, 15, 15. Next battle, we're met with a Shiftry. A lot of damage with that Fury Cutter. Superpower is going to be super effective. They're swapping into a Jellicent, building up a little bit more energy and going for a Leaf Blade. I do believe we're going to stay here because our whole team is going to be actually good up against that Shiftry. Marowak's taking super effective damage, obviously, from the Dark typing, but also dishing it right back with that Fire Spin. Another reason why I like to go with that Quick Move. So we're going to shield that Shadow Ball, calling it very good. Building up a little bit more energy for the Shiftry back there. Going for the Leaf Blade. They let it go. Beautiful. And what are you going to come back into battle with here? I'm expecting that Shiftry, and there it is. And we do not get to the freaking superpowers. So we have 1 shield left. We're going to let this go, and it is enough to take us out. Damn. Are you kidding me? I could have just baited. That was so annoying. Oh my gosh. All right. So again, I screw up here. I don't shield this up. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. So we're going to go with the Shadow Bone here when they do swap into the G-Fisk. And we still have Altaria. We're going to have to swap. I mean, we're going to have to... I don't know. How are we going to... This is pretty much a loss, right? We screwed this all up, right? Right? Or is it not over yet? Swap into our Altaria. They've got no more shields left. We bring them down pretty low. Rock Slide. We're going to be able to tank this pretty good. It's going to take at least 3 of those to take us out. Shiftry's got a bit of energy. We have to think about that too. Just a little bit, right? Another Rock Slide here. And they're swapping. We're not going to throw. We farmed them down easy money, and we take the win. Now, if they would have caught that, if we would have thrown right away, yeah, I think they could have won that for sure. But we didn't. So we're looking good. Next battle. What are we going to see, folks? Skarmory. Horrible lead. So we're swapping into Altaria, which is not a counter to Skarmory. But I just want them to swap, and they bring in Obstagoon. And I'm trying to get off this Moonblast here. It's so annoying. It's like, if I would have went to Sky Attack, build it up to Moonblast, they would have let it go. But we get a shield. Of course, you already know what it is, and no debuff, all right? So we're going to want to kind of try to win this matchup here because that was a really bad lead, and we want Marowak to be aligned with it, and we want to take this thing out because of our Marowak. But then again, we can take it out with Fire Spin if need be. No Fire Blast is going to be needed, obviously, at this point. If anything, a Shadow Bone will be fine. So they're getting a Night Slash through, and I'm like, come on, let me farm you down. I don't get that off because I thought I was going to be able to farm them down. So we're going to have to shield this up. Freaking annoying. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we're going to go ahead and take them out. Shieldless battle. All right, you got this Skarmory out here, so we're going to bring in the Marowak. So they're obviously going to be going for a Brave Bird here. It's going to do a lot of damage. So we got to stay on our toes so they don't snipe us for whatever's in the back there. And it is going to be a Nidoqueen. So we build up a little bit more energy. I was contemplating what I should do at that point, but it's not looking good. We had a bad lead. We had a bad swap. Well, the swap wasn't bad. Alterios or whatever into Obstagoon. But yeah, I back out. There's your loss, okay? And what are we going to see for the next battle? A Weeping Bell. Huh. Well, that's not good. Now, I should have swapped, but I don't know. I just stayed here. Both of the Pokemon that we have in the back are good up against it, which is going to be a good thing. So when they do swap, when we do bring this in, getting a shield from them. So that's, you know, that's not bad. And bringing in the Altaria. They swap into their Lapras, which is doing a ton of damage. I'm expecting they're going to easily farm me down here. I mean, I don't even know they can get to Surf, to be honest. Yeah, so they take us out there. So we're going to want to come in here with Lurantis because we don't want to take a Surf. And we're going to be able to spam this Leaf Blade right now. Get that last shield. Fantastic. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to shield this up, I think. Yeah, because... Oh, gosh, this is the one. Yeah, they go Skull Bash here. So I could have maybe swapped into Marowak at this point since they were not going to get to a Surf. But I decided to not lock myself. And they bring in a Muck here. Which, again, I was doing that thing with Athena. I was petting her. I wasn't 100% paying attention. It had Poison Jab. I shield up an Acid Spray. But that's perfectly fine. We're good. And again, another reason why Fire Blast is just absolutely amazing. Bone Club is good too. But here you go. Taking out the Alolan Marowak. In comes Weeping Bell. And we get to Shadow Bone. I love this Alolan Marowak. I really do. This thing's awesome. So we're taking the win there. And again, if you... I already explained this in my last video. Is Shadow Ball going to be okay if you don't have a Elite TM to use to get this, or you just don't have access, you don't know anybody who has one to trade? Yeah, Shadow Ball is fine. I mean, Shadow Ball is perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, I mean, I'm not going to say it's better or anything, but it hits pretty hard. So it's not like, you know, you're losing out plus stab. Anyways, what's going on here? We swapped. We got a Hypno up against Altaria. And we're going to let this go. We're going to call it Fire Punch. Oh, yeah. Now, I think they do hit me with like a Shadow Ball here. Yep. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We got Fury Cutter. We're going to farm them down. We're going to gain a lot of energy here, and they're not going to get to a charge move. So let's go bananas. All right. This thing's design, I like it. I like its design. It's a cool looking Pokemon. Its pants remind me of something out of like the 60s or 70s. It's got that old style going on with those stripes there, kind of like bell-bottom-ish. All right, so what the heck's going on here? We got a Lantern. So what's the deal, Poke? How you gonna play out of this one? Well, let's see. You gotta shield that one up. We gotta keep this alive. That's key here. All right, but it's getting a little weird, right? How that? You mean we got a Skarmory back there? Whoa! Look at that health. How are you even gonna? I'm gonna show you. So we swap, they bring in Skarmory. We've got almost 2 superpowers. We go for it immediately. Look at the damage. Are you freaking serious? This is why it's so good. Here's your example. Going for another one. How much can we do? Wow. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is shield this up. I know. I was thinking, well, that's my only option. I mean, we don't have health on the Marowak to shield. We're going to go down to 2 quick moves. We just debuffed ourselves by 2 stages. We take them out with Leaf Blade. In comes the Lantern. They're getting to a charge move. We have no more shields. Marowak has energy ready to go. We just need like 1 or 2 more quick moves. 1, and we get to the Bone Club and take the win. Are you serious? That was amazing. That was a good battle. Pretty hyped for that one. Honestly, you want to hear something? I almost top left right in the beginning. I really did. Next battle, we're met with a Pastodon. This is a winning matchup technically for the Lurantis here because of the superpower. But what we need to do is bait. We have to kind of bait when there's 2 shields. So let's see if we can get that shield. Beautiful. Now we're good to win this. We're obviously going to shield this up. We're going to outpace them on the energy. Now it's only a matter of swap, and they do swap into a Victory Bell. We're going to bring in Marowak here to just do some massive damage. Oh boy, we got one of these teams. Let me guess, Medicham in the back. Okay, so we're going to farm you down. Look at that ridiculous shadow damage. We're fire for crying out loud. All right, so we go for a Fire Blast. I mean, we just throw the hardest hitting move. And, I mean, yeah, it is what it is, so good. We got Lurantis back here with energy. We got to go for it immediately. Or not, building up a little bit more, I guess. Okay, going for the first one here. Let's see if they want to... Okay, shielding it up. They're shieldless. We have energy on the Lurantis, swapping into our Altaria, and it doesn't really matter if they have Ice Punch. There it is, Ice Punch. But we have a shield left, and we're getting to Sky Attack, which is plenty, right? So we're good to go. We just want to see the Lurantis take out the Bastiodon, right? Let's see it. It's already put in a ton of work, and I don't know. I didn't get those off because, you know why? Let's not waste everybody's time. What am I going to do? Get off a Sky Attack and then bring in this Lurantis and go Superpower, do 2 charge moves for absolutely no reason? That's why I didn't get it off. So taking the win, thank you, Lurantis. Next battle met with a Diggersby. Interesting battle here. We resist the Earthquake. Super effective with the fire. Obviously, it's going to do a lot to us. But we got Leaf Blade. Also super effective. We can go Superpower, but it's pointless. Don't do that. Unless the shields were down and you knew Superpower is going to do more damage in a certain situation. Technically, is it even in this situation? I don't know. I got to go look at those sims. Anyways, going for another one, building up to 2 of those Leaf Blades. Such a good move. Leaf Blade is like one of the best grass charge moves as far as PvP is concerned. Frenzy Plant's obviously first. This one's probably second. So we got a Sableye out here. Okay, let's get it. Going for another Leaf Blade, just tacking on that damage with this thing, just spamming. I love it. Bringing in the Altaria here because we do not want to take no super effective Shadow Claw damage, and they hit us with a Foul Play. Sounds good to me. And swapping into a Cresselia, we're going to go ahead and bring in our Marowak, and that's pretty much a wrap. Everything is resisted here. Well, I mean, Future Sight's not, but if they're hitting us with a Moonblast and then backing out, yeah, you already know what it is. Taking the win there, looking good. Let's keep it moving here, folks. What are we going to see with that Lurantis in the beginning? We're met with an Azumarill. About damn time. That was the first one I saw in the lead today, and it's great. So they're swapping into a Drapion. We're going to go Superpower before we retreat here. Doing over half damage. My goodness. Superpower fighting moves. What did I say? If you've watched me for a while, I've already said this before, but fighting Pokemon, main series, Pokemon Go, I feel like are one of the best types. Yeah, they've got those weaknesses, and yeah, they can get walled, but I mean, when they're good, they're damn good. So yeah, Machamp is a testimony to that, right? It's probably the most relevant Pokemon in Pokemon Go as far as usability all around the board. Longevity-wise as well. Mewtwo obviously is great, but as far as accessibility continuously, yeah, probably Machamp. Anyways, what's going on here? So we go down, obviously, we're not shielding all that up, bringing in the Lurantis to just go back in here and take this sucker out. Well, I'm talking about the Azumarill. No disrespect to the trainer. And then we're going to go ahead and see a Frostlass in the back going for the Leaf Blade here. Just going to do some damage and then swap so they can't farm. As soon as they see this here, they're like, yep, you got me. And I said, GG's, let's keep it moving. All right. So it was a pretty nice day. I'm going to take Athena out to go walk later. And if you want to know the update on how I'm doing with my health, my hip, folks, it was the SI joint. I'm telling you, somebody told me in the comments, because I described it so well, and that was it. Put the relief of like, okay, I didn't destroy something and really, injure myself to the point where I had to go to the hospital. And I'm gonna have to say I'm probably, I don't want to say 100. I don't feel any pain. Technically, I am 100, but I don't want to go crazy and start doing all kinds of like fast movements, even though I do dance a lot with Athena, no judgment from your dogs. You can dance in front of them. You can do whatever you want. And so it's all fun stuff. But anyways, I'm great. Thank you for all the support. And also, thank you to everybody. Again, I just want to say this. Everybody who's got my back. And I'm going to go deeper into this on the next community day. You already know what it is. And I'm going to thoroughly thank the people who have my back, but then also bring something else up that's pretty important. All right. All these people want me to speak my mind, but at the same time, they don't back me up while I'm doing it. It's like, well, if you want me to keep being that truthful guy, you got to keep on backing me up. Otherwise, I'm just going to get pummeled by the idiocy out there on the internet that doesn't like the truth. The people that suck their thumbs, all that good stuff. Anyways, this is the last battle. If you did enjoy, give it a thumbs up. And I got a grand finale for you folks. We're going to be taking out this Empoleon with a superpower. And look at that. I didn't know it was going to do so much. That's why I built up extra energy. Thank you for watching it. I'll be catching you all in the next one. Take care, trainers.